everyone. Hi, welcome to my channel and welcome to Sidekick Saturday. Let's start. Today is the first video I'm doing about Sidekick Saturday, so maybe time for a little bit of explanation. Um, I'm doing a Sidekick Saturday every 2 weeks because it is so much fun to work in this smaller journal. Um, I know a lot of you people out there already have it, but you sometimes forget to work in it. So that's why I'm going to give you some prompts, some ideas, um, and you can start working from there. By the way, if you hear me sneezing, I do have a little bit of a cold, so I apologize for that to start with. But I'm safe behind the camera, so no worries about that. There will be a prompt every 2 weeks, but I will announce all prompts for the whole year today in the Elizabeth Craft Design Group. So what you can do is print them, as I did here. So you will have the list for the full year. I also saw that I think it was Lisanne. She printed them on picture size, and she made a dashboard in front of as the first page in her Sidekick journal. So that's a really good idea too. I already printed it on just plain copy paper, so that's good for me. So I know which prompts we have to do. In total, there will be 27 prompts, and if it's okay, if you work on one page at a time, they all will fit into one Sidekick journal. So, and for those of you who don't know the difference in sizes, this is the full-size journal and this is the Sidekick one. So it's quite a bit smaller than the full-size one, but it's a really fun one to work in. So 27 prompts, and there will be, well, you can see them all at once from starting today, but I will make albums to put them in our Elizabeth Craft Designs Facebook group by month. So let's say you see here there are two for January. So I will make two albums this month, and then you can put your or post your artwork or your creations in those albums. So what you need to do is go to the album on Facebook in our group, go to the album and add your pictures there. Um, then post something as a comment with your picture. For example, your name or a smiley or a heart or whatever. And that way it also pops up in the feed in the journal group, in the planners and journaling group. So you don't need to post it twice, but you do have to post something as a comment. Otherwise, nobody will see it. It is fun when when all of you are posting your pictures in those albums, because that way we can inspire each other and see what other people are making, and that's really fun. Yeah. And to help you, maybe if you're having problems with one of those prompts and you're thinking, oh my gosh, what should I do? You can take a look to at the other people who made something, and maybe you can start working from there. So I'm not going to explain all the prompts. You can work in advance, by the way. Maybe some of you are happy in creating everything in 2 months. That's all up to you. But you're not able to post them, at least not in the albums, uh, uh, before the actual month is there. So in January we do two prompts, in February two, and so on and so on. Oh, March has 3 Saturdays, so that's a little bit different. But and the last week of the year there will be two, and there's only 1 week in between. So that's the last Saturday of December this year. Okay, for today it says letters text. Oh, by the way, I'm going to show you some samples. You can work in your Sidekick on full pages like this. So these are just a couple I already made. But what I also do like, and I made some samples of those, is work in the pocket pages. I think this is really cool, and it gives you the opportunity to make small, um, sorry, excuse me, yeah, it almost looks like small artworks, little elements on those cards in the pocket pages. So as you can see here, I combined one label and divided it over two. This is one on its own. So you see, there are different opportunities or possibilities on working with those. Here I made a full page in one of the pocket pages, and this is something I just set up and not did do anything with it yet, but I will save that one for later. So it's all up to you. You can choose anything you like. So full pages, pocket pages, it doesn't really matter. So if you, for example, see a sample with this, uh, it doesn't matter if you are going to work with that, or if I'm showing you something like this and you want to work on that, that's also fine. So it's also not a competition, although maybe in the end of the year we might do a little giveaway for those who have joined me all year around, all year through. How do you say that? Yeah, something like that. But again, it's not a competition. It's just to do something you really like. And it is just to help you get started and give you some ideas of what you can do. Now, I usually work with pictures in my full-size journal. Um, and of course, you can also use pictures in this one if you want to. But I think I'm not going to use pictures in this one. But it might change. You never know. Maybe next month or the month later, I do have some cute pictures which I want to incorporate. But, um, well, nothing is sure now because, something changes, and it also depends on the mood you were in, what you want to create. So, yeah, just play and have fun. That's the most important thing. So, I am going to do something on this one. This is also one I already made a couple of months ago. I think I did it with a live. Um, but there's still a blank canvas on the back. So I'm thinking of going to fill that. I'm going to put this aside and this aside. I don't need it now. The only thing I am thinking of, because the prompt today is, what was it? Alphabet or numbers? Alphabet. Text. Now, where did I put? Um, it was alphabet, right? Yeah, letters, text. Okay. So I'm going to do something with letters, text, or whatever on these three cards. Maybe I'm going to use this part of the one of the Sidekick fillers, and I was thinking of using one of the stencils because we do have a stencil with an alphabet. So I thought, okay, that might be a good start. And as you can see, I haven't prepared anything, so I have no idea where this will end up and if it's going to be nice, but okay. Um, I do need a piece of paper because as you can see, these cards are already in there. They have a little dashed border, which actually is there because you have been die cutting it and it's on the front, but you can see a little bit of it on the back too, and that's fun. So now I need a different piece of paper to put this on. So I'm going to take one of the reminiscence books and see if there is something. Oh, I can also use these. Just glue them down and then your pockets are filled. Yeah, this is also very fun to use. Okay, just some plain paper. Let me check. Which one? Letters, text. Well, here, a lot of written words already, but this is going to be maybe a little bit too much if I put it on top of that one. So, oh, I think I will go for this one. Okay, let me get this one out. And then, no, what color shall we do? I use quite a lot of black almost all the time when stamping and things like that. So, and maybe it's fun to use something different now. Well, let me see. Green. Oh, sorry for my sniffing, guys. um, Peel paint, maybe. Let's go for green. Would it be nice? Yes, why not? Green, green, green. So I don't need the full page because I know my sidekick page. Oh my gosh, where did I put it? Oh, sometimes I'm driving myself crazy. Oh, here it is. I only need maybe a piece like this, you know? That's all I need for this part. So I'm going to put down my stencil and just grab some ink. Well, I'm going to apply it randomly, and maybe I will add another color. That might be nice to have them, how do you say that? I'm going to get some green, brown too. Let me see. Where's my fried burlap? Here it is. And then I will have two colors. And is this big enough? No, I think I need to go down a little bit extra just to make sure. Sideways, it's okay, I think, yes. A little bit more brown up here. And this is just a quick and easy way to make a background, which goes with today's prompt, of this week's prompt. Okay, so now you can see it's a combination with green and brown. I hope you can see it. Yes, you can. And now I need to trim it to size, but I'm going to use one of the dies to do so. So this one, these are cut with these. You see, this is the one with the dash line. I hope you can see it. And now I want to have one which is the full size. And then later on, I'm going to cut it in 3 pieces. So it goes in there. At least that's what my plan is. So I hope it works. So I need a bit like this. And that's what I'm going to cut. So probably, I think this part is most interesting because it has some brown on this side and then it moves over to green on that side. And that's a part which I really like. Let me see. Okay. Now I do like it when it's a little bit straight, but I think I will be good with this. 1 second, please. Okay, here we go. Now, put this one away again. So now this is going to be on top of those 3, but I think it's too big, as I now notice, because I have to cut it over here, and then when I move it over, it's going to be too big for the second one. So I think I have to cut them by hands. Let me see, because I do like it when the pattern continues. So I'm not going to cut something out of in between those 2. No, I'm going to cut it here and then move over to the next. I will show you. Let me see. I need a pen. Okay, here we go. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So I'm looking at the border. So I want it to be the same width on all 4 sides, and I'm just eyeballing. If you want to measure, please do so. You can measure it if you want. So I think my first cut has to be somewhere there. So I'm going to cut it. And then this is straight. This one is going to be here. Then the second one is going to be there. So it should be here, and then I need another cut. Probably something around. No. It needs to go up a little bit. Sorry. Let me see, because here's my page. Something like that. And as I'm doing this, I'm thinking, well, it doesn't really matter where I did make my cuts but that's a coincidence. It's just dividing in between 2 of those layers. So could, no, it doesn't really matter this way because now I'm going to be exactly in here again. But I do see a little mark here, so I'm going to cut it off and then see where my next mark will be. And that one is going to be somewhere, let's say here. Okay, so I've got a little piece left. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but okay. So this is my start with the prompt of today. I'm going to give them a little bit of ink around the edges, as usual. So let me start with that first. Oh, I think I do need a refill in my ink pads, but I will do that later. And now, in the meantime, I am thinking, okay, what's going to be next? I need to do something with letters, text, but these letters are already quite noticeable. So let me think, what else can we do? Oh, I did put aside some stems, so I will show them to you and see if we can work something with them. I'm going to take these out because that's easier for me to see what I'm doing. I only have to make sure now that I keep them in the same order. So this one is the first one, the second one. Otherwise, when I put them back in later on, my first design will be ruined if I'm changing the order. So, to be honest, I could have been making the last one. You see, I need to trim something off because it's bigger than the other two. So let me see. Don't know why, but it's surely way too big. So I'm going to trim something off. A little bit extra. Make sure it's straight. A bit like this. And then I need to ink it up again. Okay, that looks better already. I'm I'm still thinking, oh, there's something here which I need to cut off, but no, it's the glue bottle, the top or the tip of the glue bottle. More ink, more ink. Okay, so what I can do now is glue those down because this is going to be my base. And I'm not going to slide anything under there because I want to put it in the pockets. And there's not much room in the pockets to have things popping out. You can slide little pieces on the side maybe, but as I see it now, it will be something like this anyway. So let me see where my glue is. Oh, here we go. So I'm just going to glue this down. Make sure it's a little bit in the center. Nice and straight. One more. And the last one. Now I do also need to ink the outer edges of the base cards because that will look better too, I think. So let me quickly do that too. Just some ink on those edges. To make it look a little more pretty. Now, what you can do next is make 3 individual cards with something nice on it, or make one design and then divide it on the 3 cards. So, not sure about that yet, but let me see. What have I got? Oh, let me put this one back in. Okay. So I did took out some stems where I was thinking about using because the theme is text letters. So we do have quite a lot of text stamps in our range. So I do like these two, but maybe it's going to be a little bit too much because this is already uh, yeah, quite a lot with all of the letters on there. I do like using her. Maybe I'm going to use her on maybe two of those cards, but I also do like this one. And I know it's black when of course, when I use black ink. But I would do something maybe on a tag or something. It did, by the way, this is a lyrics of a Dutch song. So if you don't understand what it says, sing, fight, cry, pray, love, work, and admire. Something like that. So if I can do that and then divide it on a tag, but no, it doesn't fit, you see? It's just a little bit too big for this one, and if I'm going to put it there, no, that wouldn't work. Bummer, bummer. It's too big. Okay, put that one aside. Next, my girl, but I do have her somewhere pre-cut. So, one of my boxes, she should be in here, yes. So, I'm going to cut off her head, probably, and then put the head on the second card and the rest of her body on the bottom card. So, that might be an idea. But then she needs to quote something. Smile, happy. Oh, I did have this one too. I've seen it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Here it is. That might be fun. Let me see. And I'm only taking these things now because I'm thinking of letters, words. Oh, I thought maybe I can cut it in half, but then because of the X here, you can't cut it in two. Or I have to cut out all individual letters, but that doesn't, no, there's not enough space to do so. But maybe this might be fun, and then her there. I do miss, oh, that's not bad, that's not bad. Let me see if I put her on the other side. C'est la vie. Where shall I put it? I have no idea yet. So I'm not going to use this. This is all going to be a little bit too much. And it doesn't go with the girl. This is all more botanical. So I'm not going to use that one, nor this one. I do like these little stamps. Mm. Hmm. Okay, let me see. Can I trim something off? No, because I do like the black. But maybe, let me see. It does need some ink to cover up the white cutting lines. And I do like it here, but when I glue it down, you won't see anything of these letters anymore. So that is also not what I was, not my intention. Decisions, guys. Oh, it goes better in here. Why not? Put her head there. Put her to the side. But then. Let me see. Yeah, it's just me moving things around again. And then Salafi down here. But then I do need something on the top. Something black. Shall I do this one more time? Kiss, kiss, kiss. Do I have one more? No, probably not. I do have fake hay approved. Hello. Hello is too big. It is too big. Relax doesn't go there. Travel, happy. No. I can make one, of course, but oh, it might be nice. No, too big. This is just a way for me play around, see what I've got in my store, in my stash, because there are so many things you can use, and especially in those little pocket folders, you know. Um, Pocket folders. How do you call them? I also do have, from previous reminiscence books, all kinds of quotes. Oh, this one looks nice too. Notice. I do like it. Let's do this. These are all kind of things with letters which you can use. Let me see if there's anything which suits um, the lady over there. You are amazing. Well, it's too high because these cards are all made portrait mode, portraitscape. Portraitscape? No, you say landscape, but you don't say portraitscape, I think. But I'm not sure. Well, these are numbers, cannot use them. Oh, so do this. But then again, you cover up quite a lot of the. Now it's just a little bit too big because you see, I have to cut it in half here and then it's too big for the second one. Yeah, you can't have it all. You can't have it all. Okay, next one. Oh, these are a little bit smaller. Mm, little words. I do like this one too. And I do like this one here. Shall I just glue it down? I mean, it doesn't have to be a piece of art to go into a museum, right? It's just about making something you like yourself. Maybe I should add something green. Let me see if I've got my box with green labels. Let me see. Labels blue, labels green. I do have labels green, yes. Not sure what's in there. There are not so many in there, but... And I do like this. But not sure what to do with it. Maybe. Let's see what happens if you're putting something behind it. You see how different it looks? It's not that I really like it, but I do like it a bit. Not sure how to do this. Oh, I can staple this one down maybe. Although I'm not going to, because then you will see the staples on the other side too. I can also cut off the explanation mark. But then, no, it's not going to work. I'm going to cut off only this piece. Now it's the same width as the card. So I do like it because I want to see some of the green on both of these. I need a smaller green label. For example, this. Let me see. It's moving. Okay, a little bit of green on the first label. Now I also want something green on this label. Because I always like keep using the same elements multiple times. So it all comes together. It's more cohesive. And then I need something green on the last one. Let me see. Maybe something there. I think I'm going to start with gluing a couple of things down. Are these my stickers? Yes, these are stickers. If I'm correct. Yes, these stickers are, if you're interested in them, you can find them in my Etsy shop. So let me see. This one is going to be, I think I'm going to move it a little bit downwards. And then I can maybe add something extra on the top. Or should I put it on the top and add something down? No, I think it's going to be here. And then this one I'm going to put somewhere around here. Make sure it's straight. Here we go. Now I think I can glue this one down using a little bit of glue. So just in case I want to add something extra, I can slide something under there. You know, it doesn't make any sense. Notice, kiss kiss, c'est la vie, but it's just fun. And I do like the colors and the fonts together. And that's what it's all about. So now I need to take this one. Now it's a little bit hard sometimes peeling the back of stickers, especially if you are doing a live. Okay, I'm going to put this one in the corner. So you need to move it a little bit more to the left. So this one is going to be here. Then this one is going to be on top of it. And again, you don't have to spend hours on making one of those prompts. Just make something you like, and if you only have 15 minutes or half an hour, and you are able to make something fun, then it's all good, all good. Now I have to decide where shall I cut off the top of her body. So it is going to be here, and she's also going to miss a hand. Sorry, girl. Sorry, dear lady, but you are going to miss a hand. Yeah, I'm going to glue her down, at least her bottom part to start with, and then I can cut it off in a minute. I want her to be on the card, so let me cut this one off, and her arm. So it looks a bit crazy now. The arm we don't need, but we do need the top of her head, of course, and that's going to be in the second pocket. And if you are fond of coloring, of course you can color your stamps. To be honest, I don't have the patience to do so, and especially not when doing a live. It takes me too much time, and I don't want you to watch me doing this because it takes me ages to do so. Um, well, that's quite a nice start. I do have the C'est la vie card. And well, I can do this or I can do that. It doesn't really matter. Mm, or here, let me see what works best. Oh, I do like it down here. Yeah, okay. Trying to get it off again. Here we go. And this time I'm moving him, or no, putting him, the label, to the end of the card, to the edge, so, and then cutting it off. And of course, you can use this part for another time. So you can put it back on your sheet and in the box again. And then this one goes here, somewhere here. You can also put that one a little bit more to the edge if you want, but I do like it to be in the middle. And then I'm just adding a little bit of glue. And I think I need to do a little bit more stamping here and there. Not sure where. So I do have 3 cards now, which can go into the pocket page in this one. And you will see when I put it into the pocket page, it looks completely different than now when it's laying on my desk. I need something on top of there. Maybe a little tab. Let me see. Oops. Are these tabs or are these... yeah. Okay. I will figure out something in here which I can use. Maybe a little thingy on top of there. No, it needs to be darker. I do have so many of those. It's terrible. Let me see if I can find one which I think it goes with this. No, that's way too big. A green one. Oh, that might be nice. Yes, green ink. And then I can maybe slide it under there. Would that work? Yes, and then I can stamp very small text or something on there. Maybe it would have been wiser to do that first, but I'm never smart. Never smart is maybe not a right thing to say, but I think you know what I mean. Okay, it's not straight, is it? Yes, it is. Okay, It's just a little bit extra, and now I'm going to look for a couple of one or two small words, and I'm browsing through my stamps, which are next to me. I do have some smaller words down here and on this one. So now I'm looking for one which will fit down there. Um, well, maybe something like observations or memories. Road trip isn't really appropriate. This and that would be nice. Mm, I think I will go for this and that. This and that. It's all the way down here. A little stamping block. And I think it will fit there. Yes, perfect, perfect. My ink. Now I'm going for black. Oh, and I'm getting it a little bit closer to me because otherwise I can't see what I'm doing, and I don't want to ruin this one. Okay, here we go. So I must say I quite like what I have been doing. Shall I add a little stamp over there too? Why not? Same one. This and that. One more time. Is that crazy? Why not? This and that. I can do that. You can also look for another stamp, but I mean, it's just for fun. This and that, this and that. Maybe on the side. No, I don't think that will go good with stamping because it's a little bit bumpy here because of the different layers. So if I'm going to stamp there, that's not going to be successful. So I think I'm good with this one now. So I'm going to make it a surprise. Turn it around and I will show you what it looks like when I turn the complete page around. Let me see if this wants to go back in. Because of the many layers, you sometimes get stuck behind the plastic of the pocket. Yeah, see, there's another layer. Okay, here we go. That is number one. Number two goes in here, and number three goes in there. So this is how it was. No, just kidding. This is the front, and now I've got this on the back. So it's just a fun page. I have been having a fun time, enjoying myself, and that's what all the Sidekick Saturdays are about. You don't have to do a lot, but just small projects. And if you only want to do one card, why not? I mean, or you make 3 different projects with the same prompt, that's also possible. So that was mine for today. I'm going to put it in my journal. So, oh, it's nice. Maybe what is also nice, yeah, you can make a little note or maybe somewhere in the corner for prompt number 1. So you can later on see, okay, this was my number 1, this was my number 2, and then you have the matching prompts there because now it's in the complete wrong order in my journal because this is going to be my number 1, but it's in the back of something else already. So that's maybe not so smart, but that's also not really important because as long as you are doing something which, yeah, makes you have fun, that's what it's all about. Okay, I know it's a little bit shiny, but I think you can see it better this way. Okay, well, prompt 1, I'm going to make journals, sorry. I am going to make albums again in the Elizabeth Craft Designs Facebook group, the planners and journaling group from Elizabeth Craft Designs. You can post your pictures in the albums, so not in the feed. Go to the album, upload your picture over there, and please don't forget to put a comment or your name or a smiley with your picture, and then it will automatically pop up in the feed in the group so everybody can see it. So I hope a lot of you are going to join me this year, and thank you for watching and have fun making your own prompt. Okay, yeah, can't wait to see what you are going to make. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.